from working for an NHS organisation, and I was directed to New Leaf through my organisation for life coaching, and I've been spending time with Becky Wright. When I came in to see Becky for the first time, I had just returned to work from maternity leave and had been off for nearly a year. And for me, I felt like I needed to reevaluate where I was with work and what I wanted to do in the future. I've been in my current role for nearly 5 years, and so for me, I felt like I wasn't being challenged very much, but at the same time, I now had different priorities. I had a small baby and a husband who rely on me, and also I also needed to develop and feel like I was moving on in my career, and it's quite a difficult balance to weigh up. From a professional perspective, I think what's been really helpful is to really unpick what some of the underlying issues are for me, where I really want to go and what really is important, and to understand what it is that motivates me and what's going to get me up in the morning, and how I'm going to be able to do what I want to do in my personal life as well as what I want to do in my professional life. Having somebody quite external to my organisation was really helpful, because I didn't feel as though there was any kind of hidden agenda, and I didn't feel as though I was unable to kind of express how I genuinely felt. I always felt listened to. I always felt as though I could say whatever I needed to say, and there wasn't kind of a judgment taken, and no answer was really wrong, and I think that's really important. The first session was the hardest because you have to think about what your objectives are and what you want to achieve, and that's just quite overwhelming. But actually, when you start to dig deep, and Becky helps to probe you into understanding where it's coming from, you actually realise that there are some clear objectives for you, you just didn't recognise them. Clear about what I want to do, where I want to go, how I'm going to get there, and even though I've got to put in some to get some out, I've come so far already, and it's just been overwhelming how far I've come for myself, and as much as it's difficult for me to admit that, I don't like to say thank you to Becky. It's been really enjoyable. I've really loved our sessions, and as difficult as they've been, it's been brilliant. Thank you.